Jack Trice Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Iowa State Cyclones. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And the Cyclones ready to kick it away first. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Simmons. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Out wide left, it's Jordan. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Hands it off. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Hits inside. It's Booth. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got the 1st down. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They're all over it. And they got it.
And that's a welcome sight for this defense, man. You got 4 sacks last week. They talked about it. Getting to the quarterback, pressuring him, making him feel uncomfortable. To do it on the 1st drive, to set the tone, to show him we're coming just like we were last week. It's a good start by this defense.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Run the gun on third down, St. Clair. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, and I don't consider that really a drop. That's a contested catch he could have made, but nice defense. His body right there on the wide receiver so he can feel it. Receiver, you know, it hit his hands. He could have pulled it in and made the catch, but that was really nice coverage on that play.
Tavian St. Clair. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. One final play before the end of the quarter. They go play action with Simmons. Buys time to his left. There he goes. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Running inside, it's Phillips. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
State sending the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. finds a crease. It's Edwards. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They give it to him again. He's got enough. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Open space at the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he makes the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here's Simmons to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Let's talk a little about Arizona. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle it?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Long way to go on second down. St. Clair. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw and make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers weren't fooled. They came down hard quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Booth. Breaks the tackle. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Maybe a crease. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Phillips. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on 3rd. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. 4th down, Simmons. Finds him out of the back. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Sets his feet. It's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Fresh center down's going to the air. Rushes on. Turns it upfield. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Running the red zone, it's Phillips. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and it'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's
getting ahead of steam. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books. And time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the Army Black Knights. And it's Mississippi State getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something.
Quarterback changing the play. Tavian St. Clair. Right side, it's Boyd. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. St. Clair. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabs it. Touchdown, Iowa State. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. will just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff again. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
Austin Simmons, the play fake. Throws it deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeps it moving. It's Edwards. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the running back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Fires to the big fella. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call.
Here we go, ready. 129.
Motion from the wideout. Throwing St. Clair right down the middle. Got him downfield. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Left side, it's Boyd. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Drops back. It's St. Clair. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and long here. He's changing the play. Again, it's St. Clair. This time he's got his man. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Edwards. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Cyclones in the hurry up. St. Clair moving out to the right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Look out! Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they go back on top. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Simmons just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they swarm him under.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Got his man. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that first down, and now they've got a decision to make on fourth. Again, it's Simmons. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Simmons on the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Simmons to throw for it on 4. Going long. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Making the adjustment. St. Clair. Got him quickly. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Booster.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cyclones want to move quickly. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Out wide right, it's Hayes. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Cyclones with a counterpunch. A single extra point doesn't help you much at this stage, so they'll go for 2 and try to push it out to a field goal late. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Straight ahead, it's Phillips. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Might as well run him again. Shakes off the defender. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Arizona comes out with another first down. Quick give. It's Phillips. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. There he goes. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing St. Clair. Oh, pressure's coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Moving the pocket, it's St. Clair. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they can't make the connection.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. From the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. Right side, it's Hayes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Booster, boost, flash, flash. Where did he go?
Again, it's St. Clair. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.